What is up, everybody? This is Eric Hattie with Everyday Hustle, doing another episode this week for two reasons. One, I really want to talk to you guys while there's still time about the Mission 500 fundraiser, which for $3,500 raised this week, I will shave my beard off completely. Naked face, fat 12-year-old. It's the link to donate will be in the meeting notes. So far, we've raised about $1,200 as far as I can tell. I'll have an update on that tomorrow morning. And the goal was $3,500. So we have the rest of today, which is Friday by the time you guys see this, Saturday and Sunday, to raise another $2,200-ish. Wow, no, that is shit for math. Like another, oh my god, I'm failing you all in my math abilities right now. Several $1,000s, couple thousand. We got to raise some money. So I wanted to push another episode out. It's a cause that's near and dear to my heart because of some of my own things that I've done with Mission 500, but also with everything going on right now with COVID-19 and families that were already struggling financially and you know, living paycheck to paycheck and wondering where their next meal was going to come from. Them losing their jobs or being furloughed or whatever it may be. It's super important that we help, you know, take care of you know, our own here in this country, and Mission 500 and Feed America are doing just that. So again, click the link in the meeting notes, share this with as many people as possible. And we'll do it at my expense, because I have not been clean shaven since 2002, which for those of you playing at home, Sum 41 was cool in 2002. Yeah, that was a long fucking time ago. So there's, I'm actually, I was joking with a buddy, over text message. It was, I think yesterday or today, I don't know, they all fucking blend together, but, whether or not there was going to be like a tan line beard on my face when I shave it all off. So I truly hope we get to find out. I might throw Mission 500 a bone, and, you know, maybe if we only get halfway to the goal, I'll shave half my beard off. And I'm not going to do like that left side, right side bullshit. Like, no, I'll give you a goatee or something. But I want to be a team player, and I want to support a cause that I truly care about. So please donate. I've donated. Many of you who I talk to on a daily basis have already donated. And thank you for that. The second reason that I really wanted to put out another episode is, you've heard me refer to my nerd on nerd shit. And today, if you're watching on YouTube, we're testing out the Multicam. That's right. We've got two different cameras in here to kind of help mix up the mundaneness of watching one camera that's not moving, staring at an ugly bearded dude all the time. So, welcome to the Multicam. For those of you listening on the podcast, you're like, what in the fuck is this guy talking about? Go to YouTube, search Everyday Hustle on YouTube, and you will find the Multicam. So, what do we want to talk about today? Shit, I can't look at my scribble notes because they're on my iPad, and my iPad is the Multicam. Shit. Let's talk about leaders versus managers, or really just, you know, leaders versus drill sergeants, or leaders versus, I don't even, it's something I have witnessed. I have been a part of, I've been on the receiving end of many times. And it's something that I have strived to do differently in the way that I carry myself as a leader in a leadership position, and that's are there are those people who, it's all about the title. It's all about the I'm in charge. You're going to do as I say. It's my way or the highway. And then there's the people who say, hey, let's work on this together. I'm open to ideas. I want input. Let's come at this as a team and succeed. And shit. The Multicam. Here's where I'm struggling. I am trying so hard to talk to you about my personal experiences, my personal struggles, things that I've had to endure, and maybe hopefully you don't have to, or that can make you a better leader, a better person, a better whatever. But it's a fine line I have to work, because I don't want this to just be a Eric bitching and gossiping and, motherfucking people that he works with, because while that might be the case, that's not necessarily the case. This is not one of those Eric airs his dirty laundry podcasts. And so I guess I need to put the disclaimer out there that everything I'm talking about, if you feel, oh my God, I'm going to use one of my wife's favorite lines. If you feel that this is directed at you, then you need to look inward and ask yourself why. Why? You guys are watching me completely fumble this all the way to the goal line. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to get fired. I'm not, in no way is this a representation of anyone or anything in my current career. But I don't know. I'm walking a fine line here. Here's my thing is, I am probably, in the eyes of your 1980s corporate America executive, a snowflake, pansy, whiny, titty baby, whatever the fuck you want to call it, offensive term. And to me, I'm just looking out for the people who work for me. And don't get me wrong. I, as a boss, which I've always looked at, I look at the term boss as a derogatory term, because it just screams my way or the highway, do as you're told. And that's not my style. Sure, there are times in business where you have to just say, this is what we're doing and here's why, and go do it. But that's not my favorite style. And if I can avoid it at all cost, I absolutely will. But, I mean, we're watching this imbalance, these two cultures kind of coming head to head right now in the business world, where you have more of that progressive, liberal, if you will. It's not really a politics thing, but it's a good word to describe it, is progressive, liberal, employee first mentality. You look at companies like Google, where they're giving extra vacation, they're giving all kinds of services, whether it's dry cleaning or free transportation or free daycare or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, it's really about, I'm taking as much stress off my employees as possible and as much time consuming tasks off of my employees as possible so that they can do better at their job. Even if it's the one that drives some of the older crowd that I've worked with in my career nuts, is like, Google has Nest Pods, like or nap pods rather. You can just like go take a nap in the office, and they're like, why the fuck would you be sleeping at work? And to me, it's, dude, work at your own pace. Do what's best for you. I'm not gonna lie. In my previous gig, when I was working from home, I was either at home or I was traveling, and that could be traveling around the DFW Metroplex, which meant I was home every night, or it was traveling all over the state of Texas or Oklahoma. I wrote my own hours, and I knew that the tasks that I had to complete. I knew, how quickly I needed to complete them, and I was ultra productive whilst also going to the gym at 10 o'clock in the morning and working out for an hour and a half, or, dipping out at 2 or 2:30 on a Friday afternoon and driving to San Antonio or driving to Houston to see my in-laws or my folks. I got my shit done. And that's where that old school and new school mentality of leadership is really kind of coming to a head. Is you don't have to be at your desk from 9 to 5 in an office to be ultra productive and ultra successful. You don't have to. I actually, the silver lining of COVID-19, if you will, if you really tried to find one, and there's a few, but one of them from a professional standpoint is we've all had to work from home for 6 or 7 weeks now. And my team has actually been more productive and produced better, things considering, working from home than they were in the office. And old school versus new school. I'm all about, being the leader who's going to listen to what the team is saying, listen to what the team needs, and act accordingly on it, rather than dig my heels in and say they're just not doing it right and they're going to have to do it my way or else. I don't know. I will tell you that I am super unprepared for this. I was not planning on recording an episode, and all my handy dandy notes are on the multicam. So we'll probably wrap this one up short. Also, fun fact, I was trying to bring in my first guest this evening, who's actually my best friend of probably the better part of 20 years now, a guy named Kyle Bennett. Unfortunately, he is studying for his last round of tests to get his MBA, and then he'll be like super smart, wicked smart, ultra educated. But as I stop shooting from the hip and start planning better, because that's what smart people do, we'll have guests like Kyle and others lined up. And the more I talk, the more I realize I'm probably not going to release this episode because it is dog shit. Except for the multicam. So yeah. At any rate, we'll circle back and we'll have a better discussion about leadership versus management. We'll talk more about old school versus new school when I actually have notes and I'm prepared and I'm not so obsessed with the multicam. Again, I am sorry that I've wasted 14 minutes and 58 seconds of your life dicking around. But if you take anything from this, please click the link below in the episode notes. And please, even if it's $5, $10, give whatever you can to this amazing cause with Mission 500 and Feeding America, and also for my own having fun at my expense, I suppose, because again, clean shaven, which would bring a whole new effect to the multicam. So I promise if you go to YouTube, it's going to make sense. So yeah, mission 500, give them what you can. $3,500 this week and I go clean shaven. I promise I will be more prepared the next time I click this record button. And yeah, my name is Eric Caddy. This is Everyday Hustle. And I promise the next one, I promise will not suck.